Yes, that's right. This video is Dungeoneering propaganda. I've been in this dungeon for days and I want to talk to you about why. Welcome to the group Ironman Reaper Race. Okay,
We just stay back here so KK doesn't attack us. And we see
equipped.
Rex.
Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Oh!
Lantadime seeds. Huge!
I'm actually happy with those, I'm not gonna lie. How many?
Huge 5 Lantadime seeds.
Okay.
Alright, next up.
Next up. Okay, stand in
My-
line. I put it on the slowest spawn rate for the suspense.
What is suspense? No!
Okay, that's slower than I thought.
It is
This is very
200
suspense. Oh,
There we
wait.
go. There we go. Pause.
Pause. Okay. Okay.
Pause. Hold.
Pause. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so many super restores. Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's actually good.
Okay,
That's
not
Does
not
bad.
anyone have info?
40
trade me.
restores.
Trade me.
Okay, here we
Good
go.
luck.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Oh,
Oh god, no!
Oh my lord, I nearly see that's why I brought
Jeff almost
Oh, jeez.
got
I got
destroyed,
sharked.
bro. Come on, get your own weapon,
And
my
it's,
man. The suspense is crazy.
Shot.
Wow.
Sad. Throughout my group Ironman videos, you have seen me delve into Daemonheim to do some dungeoneering. First, we trained dungeoneering to get some tokens for the Twisted Bird Skull necklace and the Bone Crusher to allow us to AFK combat. Next up, we decided to get level 80 for the Chaotic Staff, as well as the 200,000 tokens that we needed for it. This was an amazing upgrade and to this day still is the best weapon that we have in our group Ironman team. We were close to level 85 though, so we picked that up as well, allowing us to access the Frost Dragon dungeon, which allows us to kill those dragons quickly for some really good prayer experience. We use these to help some of the team members get their level 43 prayer really quickly. And that kind of brings us up to speed. These unlocks are all insanely good, but I've been enjoying dungeoneering so much that I kinda just wanna continue it. So let's delve a little bit deeper into skilling in dungeoneering. The thing is that for a lot of skills, you can get the best experience per hour in dungeoneering. And especially because you can two-tick a lot of the skilling actions in dungeoneering, you get way more experience per time spent on the skill than you would outside of dungeoneering. Now the obvious thing to point out is that if you truly only care about fishing XP, then doing dungeoneering obviously isn't going to get you there quicker, but for the time spent fishing, you get way more experience per time spent. So even though traditional fishing might be better fishing experience, if you consider that you also get dungeoneering experience, woodcutting experience, mining experience, divination experience, and train up other skills as well that we will go into, dungeoneering truly is insanely efficient per amount of time spent, as long as you want to train all of those skills eventually anyway. So let's have a look at why I want to continue dungeoneering. First up, divination. We need divination to be a high level to unlock the invention skill. If we do divination in dungeoneering, that means that we don't have to do caches. Caches are the most traditional method that most people will be leveling up their divination early game, and it is super annoying to do when there are so many new group Ironman accounts playing that minigame all the time, as it is kind of a competitive minigame. I'm sure my teammate Chivalry can tell you all about that though. And it just so happens that divination is insane experience in dungeoneering, if you set up for it. So let's do that setup real quick. Here we are at the Memorial of Gothics and we just completed the tutorial. And there we go, that's the engram. Now we just gotta charge it up. There's the energy we need and there is the charged engram. And now we can get the perk that we care about. This perk will allow us to get 4 times as much experience when doing divination in dungeoneering. And so that is the method. While doing dungeoneering, anytime I see a wisp that is at a decent level, I'm gonna be gathering these and then dumping the memories in the rift at the first room. And there are a few ways to improve this even further. First up, we make sure that we customize our Dungeoneering ring to make sure that it is on the Gatherer's role. This will give us a chance at doubling any resource we gather. And for divination in particular, it works for both memories and energies, giving the chance of doubling both or either. More energies and more memories means a lot more experience when we start dumping this here. That's all well and great, but it's time to try hard a little because you can too take these wisps. Every time I see an XP drop, I will click the wisp again, instantly giving me another memory. This basically doubles the amount of memories and energy you get from any type of wisp, so it's absolutely worth doing as the XP rate you get here is insane. You'll see the divination levels we get here, but essentially this is the best divination method in the game at this level, and we'll be improving it even further. Look at that wisp right there, it's just completely blocked, I can't get to it. Oh my god, that is unlucky. There we have level 60 already without ever doing any real caches, so that is very nice and we're going up so fast. We're also closing in on a level that will allow us to boost this even further, but for now I want to pivot and talk to you guys about how I am also improving my dungeoneering experience, because we also are going for 99 dungeoneering. At this point in my dungeoneering journey, I am getting floors that give me well over 100,000 experience on the later floors, and that means 10,000 tokens. And at this point in the game, I don't have that many things to spend tokens on anymore at the very moment. So what I'm doing is, I'm using all my tokens on these dungeoneering cards from the shop. Every time you buy a card, it costs 5,000 tokens and you will get a random card out of many different ones. Some of these are absolutely useless or even bad to use, but some of these are insanely strong. There is a card that doubles the tokens that you gain in a floor. There is also a card that gives you 50% more experience on a floor. And there is a card that doubles your experience on the floor. These three cards are the ones we really want. But there also is a Smoke Devil card which allows me to open all the skill doors without meeting the level requirement. Without this card, there will usually be a lot of doors that I can't do in a large dungeon. And the more doors you open, the higher your XP rate for that floor. So, when I buy a bunch of cards, this is what I tend to do. I use the Smoke Devil card at the start of the floor, I do the entire floor, allowing me to skip all the doors that have a high level requirement, and then when I finally complete the floor, I will use my double experience card or my double tokens card. Because I opened so many doors, the XP will be way higher for that floor than it otherwise would be, and the double XP card overrides the effect at the very end of the floor, allowing me to enjoy that juicy XP drop. And the beautiful thing about being able to unlock all these doors, if the door has, let's say, a level 99 requirement, and you suddenly open it with this card, it still gives you the XP as if you opened that level 99 door with level 99. I'm basically getting a Herblore level every single time that I open one of these Herblore doors with this card. But before I buy more cards, I also want to buy this scroll right here, which is gonna give me 25% more experience when using gathering skills in Dungeoneering. So that's gonna boost our divination, fishing, woodcutting and mining even further. Speaking of divination, here we are hitting level 70 in the skill, and we are going to be able to unlock something that is going to boost our XP even further. Here we are in the Hall of Memories, a new method that unlocks at level 70, but we are just here to do a little side quest, which is filling up this little crestbot and giving it back to this guy. And by doing so, we now unlock the ability to get 2 separate divination perks active at the same time. So let's charge up another engram, and there we go, the second perk we want. Increase the time that a divination wisp is active. There we go, level 80 divination. That is 1 out of the 3 big skills completed. Before we continue our dungeoneering adventures, it is about time that we go ahead and do some more PVM. Oh, no way! That is the best drop that we can get. The Subjugation Top, not only is that an upgrade, it is also our very first augmentable magic armor piece. This is huge. Once we get Invention soon, this is gonna be a huge buff as we can put perks on it. Kritya, Silenced and I have been running Karapek and Kelphite King in the evenings. At Kelphite King we obviously want to see a Drygor as we weren't able to snag one with our Death Touch darts that we saved up so long for. We've gotten to the point now where we can actually take out this boss when we team up, so it is actually pretty nice to farm this one out. Although this boss is very annoying with how much it stuns you. Karapek really is our moneymaker right now. There are like no bad drops here. Every time we kill this thing, we just make so much GP in Alkables. And the potential big drops that we can get here are just insane unlocks. Oh, scripture! I got another scripture, bro! I got another scripture! Who wants it?
For the PB?
Let's go.
Wait, can I actually have that one for Indy?
I kind of want this one.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know which one is better.
Let's just get another one.
yeah. Okay.
No
Another one?
fucking way.
What?
Oh my god. The metal spooner back at it again. You want the scripture silenced?
Yeah, yes, please.
And there we have it. Level 99 Dungeoneering. Isn't it beautiful? Let me just get the retro cape because it just has a special place in my heart. And look at that. The untrimmed Dungeoneering cape is so unique because as far as I know, all the other skill capes have their untrimmed cape just match the other side of the cape. But for Dungeoneering, instead of the orange trim, it has these black lines on the side, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And this cape is amazing. It has teleports all around the game. If I want to push my crafting a little bit closer to that level 80 and I want to do it in an AFK way, I can just teleport to the gem mines at this point and bank my gems so much easier. Frost Dragons also just became a much more viable prayer training method as I can just teleport in, kill some dragons, take up the loot, fill an inventory and teleport out. Not having to run there every time I need to bank is making this such a good prayer method right now. The first 99 on the Spooder is looking nice, so now let's go unlock Invention.